Gachagua has several grievances that he's kind of identified. First, he's saying that the charges against him are false and incorrect. The second is he's arguing that that there's really not enough mandate for him to be removed and to go through that impeachment process that took place earlier in the week because he was elected by the Kenyan public. Those are pretty much what he's arguing. But I think what matters more is all of the legal maneuverings that he's involved with deploying and looking for all sorts of other ways to kind of stymie and delay this process in order to find some sort of political solution.
And what if the court decides that the appointment of Kithure Kindiki as the deputy president to take Gachagua's position can be revoked?
Well, it certainly could be revoked if you follow the kind of letter of the law. If it looks like the process to remove Gachagua was either done incorrectly or was done hastily, then that could make the appointment of Kindiki and the entire process involved to solidify his position as deputy president, that could become null and void. And so it really does depend on the legal maneuverings and the legal strategy by Gachagua and his council, as well as the president and the government who are looking to advance this.
We see that President William Ruto is really putting in his weight about this. He has talked about the High Court not having the legitimacy to discuss this case, that it should go to the Supreme Court. However, what does this unprecedented political development say about Kenya?
So I'm of one mind about this, which is it's true that impeaching the deputy president is unprecedented. But if we look at Kenyan history, there have been historic disagreements between presidents and their deputies. And oftentimes what ends up happening is that the deputy just gets scuttled or sent away. And the fact that Ruto needed to use the legislative process to remove his deputy really does highlight, I think, the progress that Kenya has made in terms of constitutional rationalism, and in terms of rule of law. Historically, particularly under Moi or other heads of state, there wasn't this kind of attention to legal process. And so I view this as positive, regardless of the outcome for Ruto or Gachagua.